Hello everyone, welcome to Office 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar and I am with you with the area of perfect strategy to clear JIB exam May 2024. Okay, when we talk about this examination now, it is obvious that the examination has become tougher. If you see the bankers who are working today towards this examination, May ke andar the examination was at a different level, at least AFM. If I talk about the AFM and other subjects, I've been someone who has been taking AFM in the field. So then I can talk about one particular subject there. In terms of AFM, what happened was May examination जो था वो थोड़ा easier side पर था. While when we talk about the examination towards the November, the October shift was somewhat, the first shift was okay. Second shift, people started saying it was a little difficult. And the third shift went again moderate. So in terms of this examination, what I can say is कि यहाँ पर इस एग्जाम में अब जो difficulty level है वो पहले से बड़ा है. So when I can say about the difficulty level has increased, what are they looking forward to? What's that perfect strategy that I should take upon to look forward towards the era of JIB examination? There are certain things that we need to keep in mind when we are doing this particular job, right? When we are studying, and we need to be very sorted what is exactly the most important thing which is required from our side. Okay, so let's talk about the perfect strategy to clear the JIB May 2024 exam. Before I proceed further, please share this particular session among your peers. And at the same time, if you like this session, don't forget to share it. And at the same time, by the end of the session, don't forget to check out our website or app for further details. At this point of time, our Mahapacks are available at double validity, and that too at 81% discount on all the courses as well. If you haven't seen it yet, then kindly go ahead and check it out. It is available on our website, and it is very for a very limited period. Both the cases, be it app, be it website, it is available there. You can use the code JOY80. By the end of the session, I let you know what's the benefit of our Mahapacks as well. Till then, let's move on and talk about the perfect strategy. Okay, so when we talk about the perfect strategy now, first thing is to know our syllabus. One particular thing that bankers really falter is they don't work upon the syllabus. Till the time you don't know the entire syllabus, how will you pursue further? One problem that people had been facing is that they do not follow the IIPF book. They are following some notes or whatever they feel is correct. They are not following the IIPF book, Macmillan book ultimately. In that particular book, in terms of every subject, they have got around 600 to 700 pages. In terms of PPP and IE and FS, it's a little lengthier side. But for other subjects, you'll find for 600 and 700. Right? So this is the number of pages you will find in terms of each subject. You need to understand how many chapters are there, right? So those chapters are super important. You need to understand how many modules are there. Till the time you don't know your syllabus, how will you pursue further? So one thing is you need to know your syllabus. Number two, plan for tracking the progress. One particular thing that people really falter at the second level is tracking their own progress. But then when we were kids, na, we used to have terminal exams, we used to have unit tests, and there was a report card. So throughout the year, the kid was automatically pressurized. Ki, Nahi, I need to study. Because if I don't study, then what will happen in my report card? What would be the marks that would be visible? That was a psychological pressure that used to keep the kid going throughout the year. You have around 6 months to prepare for one particular examination, and throughout the week, you really do not have time. You tend to get time only when it is weekend or you have a bigger day, I would say, right? So the entire day is already choked up with the office work for around 10 to 12 hours, I believe. So many people had been traveling as well. Keeping all those things in mind, roughly 10 to 11 hours of a day are gone in office work or the working related to the same. So, how are you going to push yourself? First of all, prepare a particular chart for yourself or make yourself ashamed when you're not doing the work. This is not something which is to be done by others. You don't have to tell others. Maybe at this point of time, think about it. If I keep on telling you, "Ki, nahi, nahi, you need to study, you need to study, that won't make sense. The inner feeling that you will get, now I need to clear the examination, it's high time, that feeling will drive you. That will bring you to me, कि अच्छा नहीं ma'am, what, this is a particular topic we were looking forward to, can you help us? And I'll be like, sir, definitely, let's work upon that. That particular moment where you feel the need that it's time that I need to look forward towards a self study would be the ultimate aim. For that particular thing, what you need to do is plan for tracking your progress. First of all, you have to be very, very clear about the fact what is the progress that you want, right? If there are four specific subjects, how are you going to work upon it? Are you going to do the self study, or you are going for the online classes, or any mentors, right? So if you're looking forward to your own study, then to what extent are you able to do it on a regular basis? If not, then how to cope it up, right? Make a particular note on every day, this is a topic that I want to finish. These goals should not be unachievable. It should not be something where you feel ki likh to diya, I have written it, but I don't think I can finish it off. Then there is no meaning to create that particular thing. As soon as you write the goal, you know it's impossible. So that's not the good part. The good part is that you define ki this much amount of topics I can work at this point of time, and I will pursue further. So then you have to plan for tracking your progress. Then detailed study plan. Now that is something which is required. When you're looking at your study progress, make a study plan ki by this point of time we are finishing off this particular topic. I know my syllabus would be done by this point of time in any case. Now when you know in any case it would be done, then you can pursue further. When can you look forward towards mock tests? When can you go for other ebooks as well? What can you do in terms of the Macmillan book? You can figure out things na, only when you know what resources you are having. So till the time you don't collect the resources, I don't think it becomes easier for you to work further. So that's one other point. Then one particular thing that people are not working these days a lot, and they normally leave it at the last, that is working on a calculator. The calculator that you are using is your tool. It's a weapon that you are carrying in your examination. It defends you against many problems. In the examination system, calculators are also allowed. You need to be very sorted about the calculator that you're using, because every calculator you use has a particular way of the buttons and keys. For example, currently I'm using this particular calculator. Not something I would say ki everybody should use or something, but it's just your choice. So if I'm using this calculator, I know where the multiply is, where the divide is. So that means when I'm using this calculator now, I would be very much sorted ki in the examination I know where the keys are. When you practice a lot now, there comes a stage where you don't even look down. You know where the pluses, where you know the minuses. You're just looking at the system and doing that particular part. That kind of speed comes when you are using that same calculator every single day. If you're not using the same calculator every single day, how will things work out? Right? So calculator plays a very important role. There are so many numerical questions which cannot be done by doing it on by hand. So if you can save time, if you can work upon the calculator, why you should not do it? Because if you skip in JIB, you will face it in CIB. So technically, if you skip this part in JIB, then you will face it in CIB as well. Till what extent you can run away from it? है ना? There are many examinations where there is no requirement for this. But what about these two? I think once you're done with AFM, in terms of CIB, you'll go to BFM, ABFM. There are ABM. All these subjects have a lot of mathematical calculations, plus, minus, multiply, square root. How will you get the time to do it in the CIB, even if you saved yourself in JIB? You know, it's something which is not possible. So one thing is required, that you choose one calculator, be it system, be it your own calculator. Define the specific model first and then do it. One particular trick, you can use any calculator, but due to discounting factor that you do in AFM, please make sure you check this particular trick before buying one. So first is 1, then click on divided by, just write 1.1. That's one of the numbers that you can use. You can use any other number. Once you divide this by 1 divided by 1.1, you will get an answer of 0.909. Okay? Click on equal to again. If it is changing and it is now 826, then buy the calculator. Okay? This is discounting factor. In terms of discounting factor or multiplication, any calculator which has these qualities is the one you should use in your examination, because this will have all the particular things. You are not allowed to have scientific calculators, but you can use the basic calculators. In the examination, last time what happened was, in a few centers they were not allowing calculators with GT function. For example, in this particular calculator I was showing, this calculator didn't had the GT function, but it wasn't good in terms of the discounting factor. So this is not something I can use when I am working upon numerical questions, because I have to write it down first and then solve. Yes, this happens that after a certain period of time, when you learn a lot about calculators, na, you don't do the calculations on your notebook. You do the calculations directly on the calculator, get it done, and you move on. Right? So for that, you need to learn the calculator tricks. Then one particular problem with people is that they are not working towards the area of concepts. Matlab, if you are not working or focusing on the concepts, how will we pursue further? Isn't it? So one thing is you need to focus on concepts. What has happened is people are now looking forward to most important MCQs, most important questions, and that's it. The MIQs are basically something which they're looking forward to. But the problem is, if you're just looking at questions and not focusing on the concepts, what will you do in the exam? You know, the particular thing will become very difficult in the examination, because we do not know how to cope it up. Matlab, if in the examination is the concept is totally different, but what you did in terms of your MCQ practice, then what? The same MCQ in the examination happening, how much is the probability of having this kind of scenario? Obviously, I won't say it's 100%. It can be 20, max 30, you know. And that too, when the same question from the IIBF book they have taken up and you were at the same thing too. So we need to be very clear about the fact, are we focusing on the concepts or not? If you want to do MCQs, then you must be doing 1000 to 2000 MCQs if you want to focus upon MCQs. If you focus on the concepts, 100, 200 questions from that particular area will be really helpful, because you will have a broader horizon. So when you limit yourself ki MCQs is the sole key that I want to look forward to, that is dangerous. When you focus on the concept, the number of questions that you can do in the examination is way more. And people run away from numericals. This is very, very normal. So you need to remember that numerical portion comes for in the examination for at least 10 to 15 to 20 marks if I look forward to it. Minimum 10 to 20 marks is obviously there. And in the conceptual way, if they ask a question, then it can go another 10 marks. So think about it. Now, if they can provide us so many questions, and if we are blinded about the fact that we are studying or not, we are scared about the numerical portion, what will happen? It will ultimately impact your output. है ना? You need to practice the numerical portion very clearly, very in a sorted manner. Till the time you are not sorted about that fact, how will we pursue further? So you have to practice numericals, and you still have time. That means even if you take the baby steps, your baby steps will also be considerate, and at the same time, you will have time to repeat those baby steps again. So the next important point that arises is you need to practice numericals. Okay. Next point, prepare the quick notes. Acha, what has happened this year now? There were two exams which happened back to back. One was PPP, a very, very lengthy subject. One was AFM. Now the point that arises is, what's the fun of going through the examination when on the last day, just after the PPP examination, you are held tired and you say, whatever will happen tomorrow, I'll see, I'm not studying anymore. That means at the peak moment, whatever you revise just before the examination is something which is all brushed up here. So till the time you haven't done that part, how will you pursue further? How will you work in the examination? So one thing that you have to be very, very clear is, in terms of the examination, prepare quick notes. You should compile your last day notes ki this is what I'm going to study on the last day. Not only your notes, matlab now we are all ed tech people. We are all tech savvy people. So why not looking at specific videos? If you're looking at our YT sessions and there was a certain session in which we covered something special, make a playlist in your YouTube. You can save the particular video, you can keep it in your playlist. Your personal playlist can be reported and created, and you can keep any kind of questions there. If you're having our PDFs or the regular YT sessions that we are getting, then if you have the PDFs of the same, create folders, keep it in those folders, and at the same time you can keep it in Google Drive. Keep those specific sessions which are extremely important for you, and you feel on the last to these questions. You have to prepare it in advance. This is what I'll do on the last day as well. Till the time you are not sorted up to that level, then what will you do on the last day? When there is no time left, you are already tired of one examination, rushing towards the next examination for the next day. And what if you are done with the PPP examination in the early morning, you have AFM? So you really don't have the time na, to breathe even. So you should always prepare quick notes. Last day compilation should be done from the very beginning. It should not be done at the end. Whatever you are going to read on the last day, it should be sorted from the very beginning. Okay, this is what I'll do on the last day, and you can add more or reduce based upon the content that you are writing down. Sometimes making the quicker notes would mean you are reducing the modules for yourself. So when you have reduced it further, then you don't have to worry about the fact, oh, on the last day will I be able to revise everything? You will be, if your quick notes are good enough. Now the question is it any other way? Is anybody providing us the quick notes? It should not be something that you're looking forward to anywhere else. Even if you find some quick notes, compile them and choose what is important for you. What if the particular topic that is given in that particular quick note isn't that detailed, which you want at this point of time? है ना? My journey of learning will be definitely different from yours. There must be something that you feel you can do it in detail. And I said, Nani, I know about it. Then I will not put in my quick notes. You will put it in your quick notes. So that's the point now. Prepare your own quick notes. Do not look forward towards the people who are around you or the teachers that you're studying from. It is about preparing your own quick notes that on the last day, I know this topic is very difficult for me. I need to do this. Learn to use elimination method. The know-it-all thing is not there. In the examination, if I would have known everything, then it would have been a different scenario. So that means in the examination, if I find the questions which I don't know about, so what will I do? I will look at all the options and see which particular option is definitely out of the option probability. Then remove the next one, then remove the next one. Whatever would be left would be the answer. That means you should learn to use elimination method. Though in the examination currently negative marking hasn't started, but you have to attempt every question na. So when you are going forward towards it, now don't think about it in the examination that what I know is what I'll do. No, when you have a positive thing there that they not have the negative marking, then attempt the entire paper. But use elimination method wherever your things are going haywire. You had no idea about it, so eliminate that part now and find the ones which you know about, so that in the examination your chances of reaching the correct answer increases. Otherwise, the probability of reaching the correct place is 25 by 100. That means 1/4, right? 25% is the maximum probability of getting the right answer. For that, it's way better that you start eliminating. That means you will reduce it further and you will find the correct answer in any case. Okay? So, that's it for the day, everyone. But before I end my session, there is something that I need to tell you. Our Mahapacks are currently available at double validity, and at the same time, our courses are available at 81% discount. The sale is ending soon, so please go ahead and check it out on our website, on our app for further details. Let's look at this, everyone. This is our website, www.adda247.com. Go on to the area of JIB and CIB. Go on to the area of May 2024. In this case, you will find our Mahapacks. As you can see, it is available at double validity, and that too at 81% discount as well. On Mahapacks, it's a win-win situation for you. Under Mahapacks, what do we provide? We provide English medium, bilingual. Both the classes are available. Then previous classes, current and the future classes that we are taking. Till the time your validity is there, this would be available for you. Then at the same time, in this examination, you will also get the specific area of test series. You will also get ebooks. So you're getting all these things now. And at the same time, you have 3-month validity, 6 plus 6 months validity, and 12 months validity. Okay? If you have taken 6 months validity, you will get double. So that means you'll get for 1 year. If you have taken 12 months validity, then it was available for 24 months. Okay, na? Then it would be available for this. Under this, you will get all the live classes. That means you can ask in the class itself that you are having any problems. When we talk about our Mahapack, it has gone bigger now. Under this Mahapack, you get 10 plus hours of mini marathons, 5 plus hours of Maha marathons, practice papers, and even the doubt sessions which are on second and fourth Saturday. So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly check it out on our website, on our app for further details. All the faculties who are teaching in this area are all available in this area for you. So kindly check it out on our website or in our app for further details. And if you're looking forward to it, then hurry up. The offer is there only for a very limited period. So go ahead and utilize the code JOY80 and get 81% discount and double validity on our Mahapacks. For other courses, you will get 81% discount. So go ahead and check out JIB Mahapack and JIB and CIB Mahapack as well. So the perfect timing to start your JIB preparation is now. Okay. Thank you everyone. Go ahead and check it out on our website, on our